Howdy y'all, this is your Redneck Host, FPM, and I'm back here in Skyrim modded. Like I said, in the last episode I was coming in right behind. I'm doing these in batches. I'm probably going to have 3 episodes out. But, alright, he's down. That's 2. Come on before you lose track of me, dude. Like I said, I know I'll lose some bolts. I'm not going to worry about it. I could have made some iron bolts, but those don't really do much damage. Oh, he had the hunting bow, which is 19. Let's see, there's one steel bolt. Pulled that up out the ground. Toss him around. See if any of my bolts landed out here. Nope. And now let's go collect this one off this one here. If it'll give it back to me. Nope, didn't give it back. You lousy joik. Alright, let's get in here. Enough fooling around with these guys on the outside. Now you can also enchant these crossbows. You know, you can do everything normal with them. And, you know, sneak attacks are already quite deadly, but with these, makes it a lot better. Also makes fighting a lot easier. Just now noticing I'm getting skeever pelts. Okay. That's new. I don't recall that being put in, so evidently one of the mods that I have in did a little bit of an update. That's fine. I'm not gonna argue, as long as they don't waste much. Yeah, only 0.8. That ain't bad at all. Alright, this way. Alright, let's get on down in here. Get the crazy dude killed. And maybe take out some Draugr while we're at it. Let's see, do we have anything in here? Nope. See, I know for a fact I didn't kill any of them. Now, we'll be taking out this guy in this initial chamber where you gotta do the puzzle. You know, why let traps take him out? Granted, I probably won't get my bolt back. So, you know what? I'll probably just let the trap take him out. Probably the best bet. Now, let's see. I'll probably want to go ahead and pick up a melee weapon. So I'll free up a little extra room there. So I could easily tag him there. Sorry for the sound of the dog in the background. So let's go ahead and, let's see, torch. He had a mace. Yeah, a mace will come in handy in this next spot because of the 3 rodents. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. I ain't even got to look up there. I know the pattern here. You know, anybody that's logged any type of hours on Skyrim knows that combination like the back of their hand. Come on. There's one. Come on. I'm up here. You gonna make it or what? Coming? Hey. Up here. Thank you. Lord of mercy. Let's get back into this. Leave the book. Got a level, as y'all all saw. Not gonna worry about the iron armor because I've already got better armor on me right now as is until something else comes along. Now, crossbow was doing 50 while ago. 59. There he is. All right. And gonna leave the battle axe. Lose a couple of bolts here.
No, not again. Help! Don't let it get me. Help! Help me out of here.
All right. Let's go ahead and get one of these. Collect that.
Get me out of here. Help me! Help! Don't leave.
I'm not leaving. But I will kill you.
Don't leave me for RK's sake. You did it. You killed it. Now come. Yes, the claw. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't. Does it look like I can move? You have to cut me down. It's coming loose. I can feel it.
Get down. I didn't tell you to get up. And not gonna need that iron sword. Let's see. Any different arrangement on any of these? Nope. These got anything in them? That one, yeah. And soul gem. Nope. Alright, I think that's all that loot in this room. So now, do the sneaky sneak. Now I have to find that one. Does that one head off here? And I love how it just kind of blends into the ground here sometimes. Literally, you're sitting there looking for hours. I'm not going to sit there and look for hours. Huh. Not a single bolt back on that one. Again, not a single bolt. Alright. Dented shield. Got my bolt back off that one. And money to be able to do stuff. Nope. Yeah, I'll take that. Just as a precautionary. Drop that. And take that bolt. Now, let's see. Okay, got nicked. Alright. Get down low. Go ahead and check him out. Get my steel bolt back. And here's where I'm going to swap over to the bow. That's the one useful thing about the bow. Is it tracks when you look through that hole there. Alright. Now I hope that y'all are liking this. I know this has been kind of somewhat of a speed run. But I know the layout of this area way too well. So that's the reason why it's only taken me this amount of time to be able to do this. Now, remember how I said that if you mine, you get smithing experience. Well, I'm about to show you what I mean by here in just a second. Come on. There we are. Now, let's go ahead and do level up stamina. I could do archery, but I'm thinking about doing sneaking. Well, you know what? The smithing's only there. Enchanting be good. Especially, you know, if you're going to be doing bows. So, if you can get one that does your bows do X amount of damage extra, that helps out. Alright, let's go ahead and learn this. Glow shroom. Yep, done. Alright, now. Slow creep. Listen. Sneak attack, 2 times damage every time. Ancient mace, not even worried about it. And no, I don't have a mod in that, you know, helps with that. There is no indicator as to where you need to put your pick or anything like that. I just turn it. Alright. Now, everybody knows about this Draugr right here. Let's see. And I nailed him in the head. Apprentice, okay. As y'all saw, I did not put anything. I did not put anything into lockpick. Alright, back to the bow. You know what, I'm going to actually favor that so I can just swap back and forth. I put that on 2. Just, you know, kind of swap back and forth. Alright, so with these arrows, I'm not really worried where they land. Nord Mace. And let's see if I can recall. Yeah, this is where we go and meet the big boy. Alright. Alright, bear. Moth. And owl. Really not that hard to remember. Now I'm going to get the chest that's on this side, then the one on that side. After I get the one in the middle, then I'll get the word, and then take out Dingledorf McGee there. So I really don't need that right now. Alright. Silver ring. Not the best, but go ahead and get that. That. Come get his butt later. Healing. Hide bracers, hide shields. Alright, let's go ahead and learn this book here. Oh, I already know it. Alright. You know what? Before we get started with that, let's go ahead and swap it up a step. Go ahead and get that going. Potion of stamina. There we go. And that's over and done. So let's go turn in this quest. Then we'll check, what's his name? At the Riverwood Trader and see what he has available for us. After I grab all the flowers. And also do a little bit more mining. Lock picking. Not like I've really needed that so far. Now, again, I hope y'all are enjoying this. If you want to know the mods, I may or may not include a list. I know last episode I said I'd more than likely do it, but by this episode, most likely I haven't. Because I gotta go and get all the names, write them down, post them, you know, as well as a link to the, I think it's like Bolt launcher. So, don't know, let's see, almost a level. I need to kill something. Or get a skill up. Let me look at my skills. 19, almost 20, which would be the basic for that one. Archery, I'm going to need quite a bit. Sneaking, I still need quite a bit. Lockpicking, pickpocketing, speech. Speech is slowly going to level, so as far as killing stuff, I'm not going to worry about it. You know what? I think... Hang on. I think I remember there being something over here that I could mine up like clay or something. I know it was around here somewhere. There it is. That should help get my level. I'll tell you what, I'll pause it here and I'll come back as soon as I get my level. So see you in just a second. Never mind. Alright, now let's see how much weight I'm carrying. Yeah, I'm doing good. Alright, level up on stamina. Okay, now. So I could go ahead and do Eagle Eye, which will allow me to zoom in, or Critical Shot. Let's see where I'm at as far as smithing. Smithing, base 20. I can't do that one because it requires 30, as well as that one. I can't do enchanting yet because I haven't made it up there. So, you know what? We're going to go into speech. With that one. Alright. So, let's go ahead and do that. Get out of the local. Go to Riverwood. Fast travel. Get down here to the Riverwood Trader. Do that, do some trading, then go get some quests.
You're back from You found it! There it is! I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister. Show those thieves not to steal from Luke and Valerius.
Not to steal, huh? Well, guess what I just did?
Thank you so much for trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Now, I'm looking for something specific here. See if he's got anything in that neighborhood. That'd be a good thing. The smithing one would be good, but I mean, it's not like it really improves anything that I'm going for. So let's look at his weapons. Majority of his stuff I've sold to him. So you know what? I'm going to sell him the mace. And pickaxe I'll hang on to. I'll keep that for disenchanting. I'm really not going to need the bow. The arrows I'll hang on to. I'll keep the silver, well, yeah, I'll keep the silver rings. I'm going to get rid of the scrolls. I'll keep the cabbage and the potato. Make some good money doing that. Also real good money with the wood cutting. Sorry about that. Hand helping a bunch. See, you know, I've got wood there. I've got at least one steel ingot. I'll sell them the garnets. Silver pelt ain't worth a darn. Wolf pelt's worth 4. Let's see. Like I said, I'm going to hang on to bear pelt. Alright, so now let's see how much I'm down to. I could pick up those arrows, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go over here to the shop. Let's see what he's got here. Iron. Maybe 20 more bolts. There we go. Up to 112. Alright. So now let's go in here. Get the extra stuff. Let's see. What do we got here? As you kind of make out in that brief second, it was potato, tomato, salt. I'm going back here to get the cabbages. And all the potatoes. Okay, not one there. Oop. Alright. Open Sleeping Giant Inn.
Orgnar. Orgnar, are you listening?
We got rooms and long as a little we have plenty of ingredients for sale. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men. There have been whispers. A boy up in Windhelm. Have you seen that shrine of Azura? Nobody trusts those mages way up north. They say a dragon attacked Helgen. Helgen. Looking to be a lot safer just to have the Jarl's wizard teach you a thing or two. Word is, Ulfric's Stormcloak is drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Now let's see, I'll buy that. That. There we go. And as you notice, I had a lot of money.
The ale is going bad. We need to.
Alright. Not going to worry about that. Now, let's see as far as our quests. Or missions, shall I say. Miscellaneous. Before the storm, go talk to the Jarl of Whitewood. I'll do that on the way. I could go ahead and take care of that here in a minute. But I'll click that. And I'll do this because Findal is a good guy to learn from. Yep. So I should have gone ahead and handed it to her before. Now I gotta wait a day. Yeah, I gotta wait a day. So you know what? Let's go ahead and uncheck that one. We're gonna go ahead and kill the bandit leader. Maybe. But I tell you what, since I'm leaving Riverwood, I'll take that book, do that, and tell you what, we'll do just one thing on the fishing. Just so you see how it is. And then we'll end the episode. Alright. Push. Added. Alright. Visit the Riften Fishery. That's another way to start a quest. Alright, so anyways, everybody. Thank y'all for coming out. Sitting with me. But y'all come back now, you hear? Later.